Good evening, friends. It's Sam here for Sacred Oak Temple for our new moon ritual of November 23rd, 2022. Today's theme is Exclusion and Building Community. To begin with, Sacred Oak Temple respectfully acknowledges that we're located in Treaty 6 territory, here at a crossroads and meeting place for the Cree, Dene, Blackfoot, Saulteaux, Lakota, as well as the Métis peoples. I offer tobacco to the spirits of this land, and I ask for their permission to be here and help to come to belong here. I'd like you to do a preliminary grounding and centering exercise now, just to get rid of the day-to-day distractions and put yourself in a spiritual space. Rock back and forth, get yourselves comfortable, sit comfortably in your chair at home, close your eyes, and take a deep breath. Hold it and release it. And now another deep breath. Hold it and release it. And finally, in and release. We are prepared to enter the sacred space. Today's ritual reflects about being excluded and building community. This is a place that is not a place, in a time that is not a time, halfway between the worlds of gods and of mortals. This is a place that is all places, a time that is eternity, where gods and mortals come together. And this is a place that is our home, a time that is our lives, where we can be greater together than we thought. Now, as we call to the directions and the elements, please follow along and do the same in your own home. The East. The sun rises and shines on everyone. We breathe the same air, but we are not the same. When we see each other, do we see how we are the same or how we are different? Enter our space, power of the air. Blessed be. To the south. We all have passions and dreams. The same noontime sun warms each of us, but I have different dreams than you. I worship different gods in a different way. Can we both achieve our dreams? We welcome the transformative energy of the fire into our circle, and blessed be. To the west. We all love, and we form families and communities. The same beautiful sunsets close out the day for each of us. But you do not love how I love, and your family is different from mine. Can our families live together? Can we share the beautiful sunsets? Open the way now for the reflective power of the water to come and join our circle. Blessed be. And to the north. We work and we build and we are proud of our accomplishments. The same moon brings light to the sky for all of us. But some own and others work to make them wealthy. Some have more than enough food and others are starving. Where there is injustice and exploitation, how can we all share this world? We open the door now for the hard, challenging power of the earth. Blessed be. And now, for the Spirit at the center. We gather here in ritual to strive for an experience of communitas, where all the differences between us are erased and our common humanity and spirit is all that matters. Enter the circle, power of spirit. Blessed be. And for the working. I had a recent experience of being thrown out of an online discussion group. And that made me think about if it's even possible to build a pagan community as a spiritually nourishing place. This is something I've been trying to do for 40 years. I thought about gatekeeping and how it encourages mediocrity to dominate the pagan community and drives away people of quality. Many Wiccans have been emotionally, physically, or sexually abused as children or adults, in many cases in more than one way. Our attempts to build community caring are going to be shaped by this unless we consciously name it and work to heal and recover. It's really not fair. I want to come to a point in my life where I don't have to care about what other people think, but there are still things that sting when they happen. I don't want to be forced to not do good work for fear of ostracization, but I need to be true to myself and take that chance. I personally am the child of an addict. My alcoholic father, who punched my mother until she left him. Learning that love was not about control, learning to be happy being who I am, has been a lifelong journey for me. Children of addicts and abused children grow up and try to control others, in part to avoid having to grow past and through the experiences that hurt us. But unless we do, we cannot hope to build a caring community and support spiritual growth. What has hurt you? Were you bullied for being gay? Were you a fat kid? Or too smart, or poor, or slow? Were you a woman trying to do something that men do, or a man trying to be gentle? What, my friends, are we personally doing to try to heal? And how is our spiritual work shaped by our hurts and pain? How do we move through it and past it? How can we make a community that is about including people? Who are we keeping out of our communities? How are we weakening the spirit? And can we, together, make those first steps towards inclusion? A lot of questions. I'd like you all to settle yourselves comfortably again, close your eyes, and listen to my voice. First, settle yourself in your place. Feel the energy where you are. Feel the steady pull of the earth on your body. Listen to the wind blow, the traffic sounds, the birds singing outside your home. You are a person in a place exploring a set of experiences. All who hear my voice right now, push out your senses, reach out of your bodies. We will cast our circle from hand to hand to hand to hand, separated physically by thousands of kilometers, but of one spirit and of one body. Reach out of your safe space, your home, and feel for the hands of others who are gathered through this circle in the community that we are forming through Sacred Oak Temple. And feel the energy of the earth as it flows up through your body and out through your hands to all of the others here in our circle. Feel their energy flows into you through your hands and through you back to the earth again. We are all of one breath, all of one community, and this is now a sacred space. This is now a healing place. Breathe. 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 And open your eyes. I'd like to encourage all of us to reach out, to broaden our circles in the next few days. Talk to someone new. Help someone out. It is not we who bless food and drink, but they which bless us. In their nature, they nourish our bodies, and when we share food and drink, we create community. And so it was in ancient times, and so it is today, and so it must be going into the future. May you never thirst. And may you never hunger. Share food with me now, and with whoever is in your circle at home, and of course offer some food and drink to the gods. Community, my friends, is a story that we tell each other. Healing community comes when we include people and not exclude them. When we tell a story of common humanity and shared spirit, we come to believe it and we make it real. I thank you to the power of the Spirit. Blessed be. The living must bury the dead. The past which hurts us must do so no longer, must no longer haunt us. Together we return the dead to the ground, to rot and nourish new life. I thank you to the earth. Blessed be. We love when we can. We can have compassion. We can care. We can cry together and hold each other while we heal. Mourning shared makes the pain less. May we live more in love and less in fear. Thank you to the water, and blessed be. To the south. We refuse to be imprisoned in guilt that we did not earn, to feel shame for what was done to us. We burn it up, and we scatter the ashes on the ground. Thank you to the fire that warms us, and the light that burns in the candles through the darkness. Blessed be. To the east, may our our eyes be opened so that we can see clearly. Thank you to the air, and blessed be. Again, before we completely leave sacred space, I'd like you all to ground. Settle yourself comfortably again and close your eyes and listen to my voice. As the sun rises in the morning and the world is covered in light, so that we may see where we are and where we are going, in the same way the heart, the mind, and the soul open as we reach for the light of understanding, as we connect to the infinite, which is reflected in each other. Take a deep breath and release. May we go from this place refreshed and aware. This circle is open and yet unbroken. Merry meet and merry part, and merry meet again. Dear friends, as the epidemic weakens, we will soon begin meeting again in person. To join in our relaunching team and work together to make that happen, please contact us. We'll continue to offer online SBATs here, and the next full moon will be celebrated on Wednesday, December the 7th at 7 p.m. I'll see you then, and blessed be.